Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for SageFact.tv, bringing you another update to one of our public portfolios. And this time is the 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. This is a portfolio we've collected 20 projects from different blockchains and invested a total of $2,500 to see if we can manage that portfolio from $2,500 all the way up to 100K. Is that possible? No one knows. Time will tell. All we can do is carry out some research to the best of our ability and then let the market to work out its magic. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's update where we are comparing this week's prices versus the previous week to see how our portfolio is holding up. So without further ado, let's start with Fala Network and the PHA token. The price for the PHA token this week is sitting at 10.4 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $103.94. Week on week, we are slightly up by 0.3% and overall, we are down 3%. Next is Oasis Network and the ROS token. The price for the ROS token this week is sitting at 5.7 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $116.18. Week on week, we are up 11.5% and overall, we are down 7.1%. Next up is Efinity and the EFI token. The price for the EFI token this week is sitting at 6.1 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $209.19. Week on week, we are up 15.3%, but overall, we are still down 42.1%, which makes Efinity and the EFI token one of the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. Next up is the Graph and the GRT token. The price for the GRT token this week is sitting at 10.9 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $110.79. Week on week, we are up 9.7% and overall, we are up 10.8%. Good recovery from the Graph. Next is Star Atlas and the Atlas token. The price for the Atlas token this week is sitting at 0.3 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $177.60. Week on week, we are up a massive 56.7% and overall, we are down 8.6%. Another good recovery from Star Atlas. But also, guys, the numbers I'm sharing with you today are taken from a point in time during the week. So some of these numbers may have changed by the time you watch the video. So it's always important to keep that in mind. We move on to Minswap and the Mint token. The price of the Mint token this week is sitting at 1.8 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $63.74. Week on week, we are up 0.2% and overall, we are down 36.3%, which makes Minswap and the Mint token one of the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge for the week. We move on to Trader Joe and the Joe token. The price of the Joe token this week is sitting at 27.3 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $89.27. Week on week, we are up 7.8% and overall, we are still down 27.9%, which puts Trader Joe and the Joe token among the worst performers within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge for the week. We move on to Iagon and the IAG token. The price for the IAG token this week is sitting at 5.8 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $583.05. Week on week, we are up slightly by 3.4% and overall, we are still sitting at 346.3% up, which puts Iagon and the IAG token at the top of the tree. It is the best performing position within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. We move on to Thorchain and the RUNE token. The price of the RUNE token this week is sitting at $2.78. Our portfolio is now valued at $147.31. Week on week, we are up 25.8%. Overall, we are now up 38.5%, which makes Thorchain and the RUNE token one of the best performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. Another good recovery from Thorchain and the RUNE token. Next up is ImmutableX and the IMX token. The price for the IMX token this week is sitting at 66.8 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $66.88. Week on week, we are up 4.5% and overall, we are down 40.1%, which makes ImmutableX and the IMX token one of the worst performers within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. We move on to World Mobile token and the WMT token. The price for the WMT token this week is sitting at 13.3 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $58.23. Week on week, we are actually down 4.7%. That's lackluster from World Mobile token. Overall, we are still down 41.7%, which puts World Mobile token among the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge for the week. Next is Polkadex and the PDEX token. The price for the PDEX token this week is sitting at 60.5 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $39.02. Week on week, we are up slightly by 7.6% and overall, we are still down 63.5%, which puts Polkadex among the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. Next up is Kilt Protocol and the Kilt token. The price for the Kilt token this week is sitting at 28.7 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $40.05, and week on week we are slightly up by 7.8%. Overall though, we are still down 60.7%, which puts Kilt protocol and the Kilt token among the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge for the week. Next up is Akala network and the ACA token. The price for the ACA token this week is sitting at 5.4 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $27.72, and week on week we are slightly up by 9%, and overall we are still down 77.2%, which puts Akala network and the ACA token among the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge for the week. Sunday swap and the Sunday token is up next, and the price for the Sunday token this week is sitting at 0.8%. Our portfolio is now valued at $25.25, and week on week we are up slightly by 8.6%. Overall though, we are still down 77.3%, which puts Sunday swap and the Sunday token among the worst performers within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. And if you're interested and you want to know how the Sunday swap is performing in our other portfolio, which is the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, watch out the upcoming video on our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, where we opened a decent project on Sunday swap as well within that portfolio. And when we move on to Holoride and the right token, the price for the right token this week is sitting at 1.4 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $7.94. Week on week we are up 6.9%, and overall we are still down 92%, which puts Holoride among the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. We move on to NearProtocol and the Near token. The price for the Near token this week is sitting at $1.52. Our portfolio is now valued at $30.42, and week on week we are up a sizable 28.8%. Overall though, we are still down 71.6%, which makes NearProtocol and the Near coin among the worst performing positions within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. Blockchain Monster Hand and the BCMC token is next. The price for the BCMC token this week is sitting at 0.4 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $21.55. Week on week we are up a decent 19%, and overall we are still down 79.3%, which makes Blockchain Monster Hand and the BCMC token one of the worst performers within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. Pangolin and the PNG token is up next, and the price for the PNG token this week is sitting at 0.2 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $47.07. Week on week we are actually down 4.1%, another lackluster performance from Pangolin, and overall we are still down 57.4%, which then puts Pangolin and the PNG token among the worst performers within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. And finally, it's Moonbeam Network and the GLMR token. The price for the GLMR token this week is sitting at 20.8 cents. Our portfolio is now valued at $20.76. Week on week we are actually up slightly 3.7%. Overall we are still down 80.4%, which makes Moonbeam and the GLMR token one of the worst performers within our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. So our portfolio this week is valued at $1,985.96, which is an overall increase of 10.5%. The overall portfolio though is now down 20.6%, so a good improvement from 38.5% down last week. We are now only 20.6%, which then gives us evidence that once the full bull run comes on, these negatives are nothing to speak of. That's just my own opinion again, guys. All this is not financial advice. If you do require financial advice, I think you know what to do. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts as far as our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge is concerned? Anyway, guys, I'm your host for today's update to our 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. Signing out for now. FD for Sage5.tv. Bye for now.